You ever wake up one day and realize you've been living like a stranger in your own life, going through the motions, checking the boxes, but feeling like the person you used to be just quietly packed up and left? That's not a dramatic breakdown. That's just what modern life does to you when you stop paying attention. For me, it crept in. Slow one, skipped workout, became a skipped weekend, became a skipped version of myself. And suddenly I'm standing in my kitchen at 11 p.m. wondering when I stopped caring about the things that used to light me up. We don't notice the erosion until we're standing at the bottom of a canyon we didn't see ourselves digging. The culprit wasn't some big trauma or crisis. It was the quiet accumulation of obligation, the slow hostage-taking of your calendar by everything and everyone except you. Think of it like inflation for your soul. Nothing dramatic happens on any given day, but over time, your purchasing power, your joy, your identity has been silently devalued. I used to play guitar, badly and proudly, in a way that embarrassed my neighbors and genuinely did not care. Then somewhere between promotions and responsibilities, I convinced myself that serious adults don't have time for things that don't produce outcomes. And here's the beautiful irony. The thing that made me feel like myself again wasn't a retreat, a therapist breakthrough, or a life-altering event. It was picking up that dusty guitar on a Tuesday evening because I literally had nothing better to do and the remote was across the room. Those first few minutes were humbling. My fingers had forgotten, the calluses were gone, and I played a C chord like I was trying to assemble IKEA furniture blindfolded. But something happened in that room that no productivity app or optimization strategy ever delivered. I stopped performing and started just being. Here's the psychology behind what you just read. Identity isn't stored in your resume. It lives in your rituals, your creative habits, your unmonitored private moments of expression. When we abandon those rituals for years at a time, we aren't just losing hobbies. We're losing the mirror that reflects who we actually are. Historically, people who report the highest sense of self-continuity, that feeling of being the same person across time, are people who maintain at least one intrinsically motivated activity that serves no external purpose. Translation: the thing you do just because you love it, not because it makes you money or makes you look good, is actually the load-bearing wall of your personality. Now let's address the lie we all tell ourselves, which is, I'll get back to it when things slow down. Spoiler alert, things never slow down, the inbox never hits zero, and the calendar always finds a way to fill itself. Waiting for permission from your schedule to be yourself is like waiting for a traffic jam to end by just sitting in it harder. The misconception worth dismantling here is that reclaiming identity requires grand gestures, sabbaticals, reinventions, quitting your job to paint in Florence. It requires 20 minutes and the willingness to be bad at something you love, which is actually the more courageous act. So here's the practical move. You don't schedule passion, you protect it like a meeting you won't cancel, like a position size you won't blow past just because you're feeling emotional. Small, consistent, unchoreographed time with a thing that reminds you who you are compounds exactly the same way interest does, quietly and then all at once. The lesson isn't find your hobby, it's that your sense of self requires maintenance, the same way a relationship or a portfolio or a garden does. And neglecting it doesn't make it disappear, it just makes it expensive to recover. The good news is that the return on that investment is immediate. I played 3 songs that night, 2 of them wrong, and woke up the next morning feeling more like a person than I had in 18 months. There's something almost philosophically radical about doing something that has no ROI, no audience, no metric. In a world that monetizes attention and gamifies everything, the truly rebellious act is just being genuinely, privately alive for an hour. Discipline here doesn't mean forcing yourself to do more. It means protecting the thing that reminds you why doing anything matters at all. And look, I'm not saying guitar will fix your existential drift. Maybe for you it's cooking, or journaling, or a conversation with someone who knew you before you became your job title. The point is the category, not the content. Find the thing, make the space, show up for it, like it matters, because it does, and so do you. If you like this video, subscribe and check out all our other topics.